25 Investigates continues to expose a gap in trucking enforcement that could put you at risk on the roads.
Last night, we shared the story of a Princeton mom heartbroken after her son was killed by an oversized truck in the dead of night. And tonight, investigative reporter Ted Daniel asked state police what's being done to stop it.
The Mass State Police unit that enforces trucking regulations has been consistently ranked as one of the best in the country for preventing deadly crashes. But that unit is not scheduled to work overnight. Court documents reveal some truckers know that and exploit that. This is how it's supposed to be done. A well-marked, oversized load traveling with escorts in the daylight hours.
This is Carmel versus Jared Hardacre, and by such operation did cause the death of another person.
Jared Hardacre could have done the same. Instead, police say he was illegally hauling a massive crane at 1:40 in the morning on Route 190. The crane clipped Jacob Brisbois, who had stopped his motorcycle in the breakdown lane. This is Jacob's mom.
I don't get through a day without crying. It's been horrible for all of us, but we're so trivial compared to what was taken from Jake.
This truck could be driving next to my wife and my child or my mother.
Joe McCrisky is a veteran truck driver and commercial vehicle safety expert from Stoughton. We showed him the court file. A state trooper who investigated the crash wrote, "It is a regular practice for companies to move oversized loads overnight because they know inspectors typically only work day shift and sometimes evening shifts, but rarely in the morning hours."
The state police truck team does a great job, but there's not a lot of them. You know, overall, for the amount of trucks we have in Massachusetts.
We requested to speak with interim state police colonel Jack Maughan to ask about the enforcement gap. A state police spokesperson sent an email instead. He confirmed there are no truck team members on the roads between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. unless it's an overtime shift. And a 25 Investigates public records request reveals there have been no truck team checkpoints or special enforcement operations since Jacob Brisbois' death in June of last year.
I'm trying to deal with this incredible grief even 9 months later. It's very, very hard.
For Donna Brisbois, the grief is compounded. She wonders if more could have been done.
He'll never fall in love. He'll never get married. He'll never have kids. And he would have been a great father.
A state police spokesperson tells us the truck team uses data to guide its enforcement times. And during overtime shifts, the team has stopped 457 trucks in the hours between 12 and 5 a.m. since Jacob Brisbois' death. We're told those stops were not a part of any special enforcement efforts. Anyone who has info about illegal trucking can call the truck team. The number is in this story on our website. For 25 Investigates, I'm Ted Daniel.